What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? BizzyDad here, you there, checking out this quick unboxing of the Force of Will Vingolf 2 set. This came out today, July 29th. I came home, it was right at the door waiting for me, so really excited to get into this. And I wanted to make sure I recorded this because the last time I got a box from Force of Will and did not record the unboxing, I regretted it pretty quickly with a God pack right off the bat. So kind of bummed that I didn't get the live reaction from it, but there is, from what I hear, some sort of reenactment of it. All right, now that is outrageous. Nobody came running out of nowhere to hug me when I got the God pack, so I just wanted to clear that up. So anyway, the Vingolf 2 is a standalone set, so you can't just go to the store and buy packs of these. These just come in the box, and each box, as you can see, contains 225 cards, 95 different kinds of cards. So we're going to have 5 rulers. We're going to have resonators and spells and additions of all the colors, dual stones, which are great, and just the regular magic stones and some regalia as well. So let's get into this and see what it looks like on the inside. 1 second. Got our way in. All right. All right, guys. Getting the plastic off here. All right. Crack it open. And here we have it. So we could see we have sealed decks on each of the little indentation here. The packaging is pretty nice. We have our 5 rulers here: wind, water, light, fire, and dark. And in the middle, this is a pack of super rares. So the way the Vingolf set works is you get the complete set in 2 boxes. Each box gives you 2 of each card. So if you want the full set, you have to buy 2 boxes. So you'll get 2 of every card, 1 of every ruler, and a sealed pack of super rare. So this is really the only rarity besides the regular set. So we're going to save this for last. We'll put it to the side. See what we get in here. There is plastic separating all the cards. So let's pull this out and see what we get in the box first. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a paper play mat. And it is just a nice little play mat showing where to put your main deck, your graveyard, standby area, ruler, magic stone area, and your magic stone deck. Here's the artwork of the map. This set is based on a video game called Valkyria Chronicles. I don't know. I never played it. So I'm not going to be familiar with the characters, or I'm sure I'll butcher a lot of the pronunciations. Seems to be another one. You get a how to win. Looks like a quick reference guide. I'll unfold it. And yeah, basically how to play, what each card is, where the place goes. It's not bad. And a rules reference. So this looks like if you really want to get into some rules detail, if you buy any of these starter decks or anything like that, this comes with it too. So let's get back to our plastic. Let's pull the decks out one at a time. Wind, water. Looks like dark. Fire. Here's water. And the light. So we have them all up here. Each of them has a ruler on their J ruler side. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start with light. Let's Let's see what we got here. All right. What we got in here? Let's flip it over to the ruler side. So we could zoom in. Alicia Melchiot, Squad 7. So it looks like this is military based. To the J ruler side. It looks nice. She is a baker. So we're not going to go through each and every card, but just to kind of give you a preview of the artwork and see if anything stands out. First aid, you gain 200 life for each magic stone you control. That's not bad. Flak jacket, prevent all damage that would be dealt to added J resonator. That's interesting. Reporters, military, squad 7 resonators here. Anybody who's, oh, here we go. 2-drop, 0 attack, 1000 defense. Interesting. Susie Evans, another 0 attack. 1-drop, when this card enters your field, look at the top 3 cards of your main deck or Magic Stone deck and put them back in any order. So you can kind of set up your next turns. Here's an interesting one. Symbol of peace. Up to 2 target resonators cannot attack this turn. An instant too, pretty good. Okay, so here's one of our regalia here. The Rag Knight costs 3 to play. If you rest, it produces any color. You can banish the card to produce any color. And for 2 light and to rest and banish, you recover your J ruler. This is pretty interesting. And here's our first look at the dual stones that got reprinted. So Magic Stone of Gusting Skies. This is light or wind, yellow or green. And Magic Stone of Heat Ray, which is white or red. And here's a look at the light Magic Stone in the set. It's okay, nothing crazy. And then they start back over. Okay, so 2 of each. And then 2 each of the special stones, the dual stones, and then the regular Magic Stones, and 2 regalia. So this is good. So here you can see you get 2 of each in here. If you wanted the full set, you'd have to get another box. Let's look what we got on our fireside here. Riella Marcellus. All right, let's see what they got going in here. Okay, on to our ruler side. A judgment of 9. Oof, pretty steep. But you may pay 1 less to play this ability for each nameless resonator you control. So that is probably going to be the race here. And I saw the first one is a nameless. As long as you control Kurt Irving, this card gains swiftness, okay? And when this card enters your field, it deals 1000 damage to target resonators. So a little throwback to Sylvia there when she comes in the field. She hits somebody for 1000, and if you have Kurt Irving, it gains swiftness. 1000 attack, 600 defense. Kind of tough there. Defense is a little weak, but let's see what we got here with her. Alfonso Player. Amy Apple. This card cannot be attacked. Bombardment. This card deals 600 damage to target player or resonator. So a 2-drop instant to just hit your opponent for 600. This is a Thunder, just for 1 more. It's a constant. And like I said, we're not going to go over each one in detail. We just wanted to kind of give you a look, a quick glimpse. Now here is an interesting one. Courageous Stand. A spell chant instant for 2. Target resonator gains plus 800 attack until end of turn. So we just went over in our Cthulhu deck with the Poison Apple, which gives him 1,000, but it has to be destroyed. Here's 800 attack, but does not have to be destroyed. So I definitely will be using this one. Frederica Lips. Oh, now for 6, but when this card enters your field, you gain control of the target recovered resonator your opponent controls until end of turn, and it gains swiftness until end of turn. So another interesting card. Here's Kurt Irving for 5. Swiftness and first strike, 1,000. Whenever resonator that was dealt damage by this card is put into a graveyard, it deals 500 to your opponent. Strong card. Large Explosion. Piran. Margaret Ravelli. Oh wow. Riella's Lance. So an addition for your J Ruler or any J Resonator. Gains plus 1,000 attack. Really strong card. Here's a Nameless Tank. Whenever a Nameless enters your field, you can recover, and you can rest to damage target Resonator 100. And you can rest if your J Ruler would deal damage, it deals that much plus 200 instead. For dual stones, Blasting Waves is green or red, and Hearth's Core is red or blue. And here is the Fire Magic Stone. Not bad. Looks a little cartoonish, but... And then it goes through again. Okay. Let's go to water. See what water has got. So it's giving us a... There we go. So again, another Alicia Melchiot. We saw this in light, and now we see her again in water. Flip her over. 800, 800. You can return a target resonator to its owner's hand. And when this card enters your field, you may add a J Resonator addition from your hand to this card. It's not bad. I have to see what her addition is, and it's right here, right off the bat. Added J Resonator gains +4/+4, and as long as it's Alicia, it gains flying. Wow. Whenever damage is dealt to the added J Resonator, you draw a card. So that's not bad. Let's see what else Blue's got cooking here. So again, it's more military. This one here, Cordelia, I can't even pronounce that. Cornelia G. Rangriz for 1, 2 blue, a white, and rest, and discard a card to return target resonator to its owner's hand. It seems pretty expensive. But I'm sure that as I read these and kind of figure them out, there may be some combos with it. Sniping from the Blind Spot. Return target rested resonator to its owner's hand. Kind of interesting. The Carefree 3. Draw 3 cards for 4. Spell Chant. That's not horrible. I'm just trying to think. 4. Draw 3 cards only on your turn. Well, anytime you can draw, it's good. Gunther, Zara. Here's their tank, the Edelweiss. You pay 2 less to play judgment abilities. That's not bad. And if you banish this card, squad 7 you control gain +4/+4 until end of turn. Play this ability only if you control a J Ruler. Could be worth something. Here's our Dark Depth Dual Stone, black and blue. And our Light Vapors, which is light and blue. And here's our Waterstone. It's alright. I'm not really liking the magic stones here, but they're just stones. And again, they go through. Okay. Here is green, or wind. Let's see. Go. Open her up. And it's Elias or Alias. I'm sure they could both be wrong. Judgment of 5. Flip her over. Whoops. Excuse me. And she flies 800, 1,000. Whenever this card attacks, recover all magic stones you control. Whoa, here we go. This could be pretty interesting. 800, 1,000 defense. She flies, and whenever she attacks, you recover all stones, huh? Okay, these are students. And here's her lance. Here's her addition. Added J Resonator gains plus 100 for each recovered magic stone you control. Wow, so she's getting more and more powerful. This might be somebody to look into here. And these are all students so far. This girl's holding, looks like he's holding the Ragnite. Other resonators you control gain +4/+4. And she's 800 herself. This could be a interesting card. Destructive Assault, destroy target addition or regalia. So that's not bad. And this recovers a target regalia. Magari. She's a 3-drop, 2/4, but if you rest her, it produces 2 green will. Another interesting card. Power of Unity. Target resonator gains +600/+600 until end of turn. If you control 4 or more resonators, it also gains whenever this card deals damage to a resonator. This card deals that much damage to your opponent. Wow, so we get a little bit of Amino Havakiri here in this card, as well as an evolution of limits, adding +600. So definitely look out for this one. Here's our tank here, the Class G tank. So for 2, and it's got a lot of abilities. Rest and pay 1, you gain 200 life. Rest and pay 2, target resonator cannot be targeted by spells or abilities till end of turn. Rest and pay 3 to draw a card. Rest and pay 4 to rest a target J resonator. So a lot of uses here. Dual Stone, Black Silence for the green or black, and Deep Wood for green or blue. And our Windstone, which kind of looks like it's underwater, kind of looks like it's in the sky. Oh, all right. You know, what are you going to do? And then it goes through them again. Okay. One last one. Maybe saving the best for last is the dark. Always drawn to the dark side. I always like the dark cards. Some of the fun combos and fun cards always seem to be in dark. This is Selvaria Bless or Blaze. Again, the pronunciation. Judge for 6. You may pay 3 less if you control Maximilian. So Maximilian is most likely in here. Shiny foil side. 900, 700. When this card enters your field, up to 2 target resonators gain -3/-3 for each Dre Stern you control. Okay. So here we go. And this is military, but not Dre Stern. It's Galleon Army. Baldrin Gassenarl. When this card is put into a graveyard from your field, your opponent loses 400 life. I like this card already. It's not deal damage to your opponent. It's not target opponent. It's your opponent loses 400 life. So definitely got to find some room for this guy in some of my dark decks, because once he hits the field, your opponent knows he's going to lose life once he gets killed. Here's a Dre Stern guy. Whenever this card attacks, target resonator gain is -4 until end of turn. Another interesting one. Another Gassenarl. One of these guys are just related. Again, I don't play the game. Hammer of the Valkyria. Destroy target J resonator for 4. Now we know Black Moonbeam is in battle for Ataraxia for 2. So this might be a little steep when you can just play that card. Instead, here's Maximilian for 6. And when this card enters your field, destroy target resonator your opponent controls. Not bad. Whenever a resonator is put into a graveyard from your opponent's field, you gain 400 life. All right, so not bad, just expensive to get him out there. It's going to take you at least 6 turns. The Ragnide Gas. Target J Resonator gains -5/-5 until end of turn. That's not bad. Space-time anomaly is a little better. Silvaria's Lance. Added J Resonator gains +4/+4, and whenever this card deals damage, you gain that much life. Okay, not bad. Silvaria is 9. If you get the Lance on her, she becomes 13, and you can get 1300 life. All right, that's not bad. Zig. And here's the Imperial Tank. Your opponent pays 1 more to play Judgment, so a little bit of Barrier of Shadows here. Your J Ruler gains +2/+2 with the Rest, and also with Rest and Banish a Resonator, your J Ruler gains +5/+5 until end of turn. So it's a J Ruler buff. Magic Stone of Heaven's Rift is our black and white, and Scorched Veils, one of my favorite because I like to combo black and red, so good to see this back again for another run. And the Darkness Magic Stone. Okay, I like this one. I definitely like this one. The skull there, the smoke going around, is definitely the coolest out of all the magic stones in this set. Definitely be using this in my dark decks too. All right, so there it is. Like I said, I'm not going to go into all the cards specifically. I'd like to read them a little bit and put up another video with the ones I like the best and the worst, or good combos. But in the spirit of unboxing, let's take a look at our super rare pack and see who we got in here. All right, drum roll, please. All right, the suspense, the drama. And we have a Margit Ravelli. So it seems to be kind of just a foil. And the Lance, they're not full art. They seem to be just foil versions. Our Destructive Assault, saw that in the wind. Lynn from Squad 7. Oh, right. Well, you know what? If there was one that I was going to get a super rare version of, I'm glad it's somebody that I plan on using. So here's Baldrin Gassenarl. And when he's put into the graveyard, your opponent loses 400 life. So my opponents are going to lose 400 life from the foil version, I'm sure. Susie Evans. Carissa Conson. Momentary Respite. And Anisette Nelson. Okay, so I guess the jury is still out on that for the super rare packs. Like I said, I did have to buy 2 boxes for a full set, which means I have a second foil or super rare pack to open, and I saved it for this unboxing, so we get to see 2. Bonus pack for everybody. And oh no, off the bat, a double of a foil card. I guess it probably won't be that bad. Maybe for trading, or we'll have to see. Schemes of the Empire. Got her too, so it's 2 doubles. 3 doubles, another Lance. Dahaw, and another Lance. So a lot of the Lances and foils. But there you go, guys. Quick unboxing of the Vingolf 2. I will go through the cards in more detail and put up some other videos in the future with it, but just wanted to give you guys a quick look at it. So thanks a lot for a few minutes, and talk to you soon.